Welcome back to K24. This morning we are talking about Forex trading. I just heard of something called Takeshi Heineken. I'm not sure what that is, but guess what, guys? I'm also learning just like you guys at home. Thank you very much for watching. I am with Wycliffe Sewe, who is a Forex trader, and Caroline Wangeshi as well, a Forex trader. Actually, Wangeshi has been here before. Na akatuambia since that time, which has been a couple of months, it's been 2 years since she joined Forex trading, but she's still learning. So kama yeye ana learn, pia mimi nina learn as a first timer. Kama yeye alifika hapo, pia mimi nitafika hapo, and so will you as well. So guys, once again, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
There's a guy who called in and he said a lot of stuff that I did not get, but I have a feeling you're going to answer him.
Thank you.
So before we get on some other questions, kindly respond to our friend.
Thank you so much. Okay, good. Something that I also have to let people know. You see, when you're talking about Forex, that is one aspect of trading. Are you getting it? Remember, trading field is so wide. Just the same way. Let me first of all bring you, let's work with the medicine field, for example. In the medicine field, if right now you're taking medicine like a course in the campus, are you getting it? Will come at a point where you'll start branching it out. Maybe you can decide to become a dentist at the end of the day, neurosurgeon at the end of the day, gynecologist. You've got all those specialties in the medical world. The same case also applies in the trading field. Are you getting it? So Forex, now that majors in currencies most of the time. We have got commodities. We have got those guys who have just majored in commodities.
Commodities such as
oil, gold, silver, diamond. Are you getting it? We have got what are known as indices. And we have got guys who are good at trading indices. Does it mean that they're not making money or they're not called traders? They are traders as well. So when we talk about indices now, we are talking about the stock market indices, like the Dow Jones, like the German
what
30.
we hear on the business news all the time.
Exactly.
You know, share indices and stuff.
The share indices and stuff. Are you getting it? We have got quite a good number of indices in this market. We have got also another category which now speaks of options house as well. Are you getting it? So someone who trades option, also he's a trader or she's a trader as well, wherever she, depending with the skills which she or he gained on that particular area. Are we together?
All right.
So you can be a trader who trades all the tradable items or instruments, or you can be a trader who majorly focuses on Forex. Do they make money from their branches or specialties? Yes, they do, as long as you have mastered your area and as long as you understand what exactly happens in that particular field.
All right. So Caroline, there's someone who asked, which are some of the best trading platforms, or was it licensed traders or something? I didn't quite understand that question, but I have a feeling that you did.
Yes. We have 3 licensed online Forex brokers. These
in
are
Kenya
in
or
Kenya,
in the world?
Locally. In the world, there are hundreds of them.
All right.
Yeah, but in Kenya locally, we have 3 that are licensed by the CMA. These are SCFM, the Trading Under Scope Markets. We also have EGM Securities operating FX Pesa, and we have Pepperstone Kenya. Those are
Pepperstone?
Pepperstone Kenya.
Those paper like pilipili? Paper like karatasi?
Pepperstone. Kama
Pilipili.
P-E-P-P-E-R. Pepperstone Kenya. Those are the 3 regulated since the year 2018.
All right.
Yes.
So anyone else purporting to be a regulated, or rather to be regulated, hiyo ni story?
No licenses as yet.
All right.
Unless they're in the process, but why hurry the process? Wait for them to get licensed, then join them.
The question that a lot of people have asked, now that you've said that you're a student, a question that has always been asked here is, how much money should someone invest in Forex trading? Because if you ask me, if I want to invest in, say, a wines and spirits, I'll probably tell you, depending on your stock, anything from 200,000 and above.
Yeah, true.
If you want to invest in a kiosk, anything from 100,000. If wewe ni mama mboga, anything from 5,000. Forex trading, how much unafaa kuinvest?
Kabla hata uanze kuinvest, the first thing, skills acquisition. At least get basics. Understand what this market is all about. What is sold in it? Who are the players? Where is it? What value does it move in a day? Once you understand, then open a demo account. This means you have access to the real market, the live market, but you're using virtual money provided for you by the broker. So you're not going to be able to withdraw that cash, but it gives you a feel, an experience of you being in that market. So once you have been trading on your demo account for some time, you'll sit down and analyze how many profitable trades am I being able to call, how many losses am I being able to make. Because this is a business like any other. Don't just come expecting to make money throughout. There will be some instances where you will also make a loss. But good thing is, with skills acquisition, getting an education and mentorship, then there's risk management. You've learned your skill, your risk management, like what he talked about. You know where to put your stop loss, and the broker who's giving you the platform must give you those abilities for you to be able to know that you can input a stop loss, so that should the market move against your position, then you will get out with minimal loss. So practice on your demo account. When you start seeing that you're calling more profitable trades as opposed to losing trades, then now you can transition to a live account. But don't transition with all your life savings plus what you've been given by your family and your inheritance. No, do not do that.
Easy car betting.
Easy betting. You don't gamble. So you start with a small account. And with the brokers that we have locally, you can actually start from as little as $20 US. That's 2,000 Kenya shillings. But that won't really give you a feel for the market. My idea is usually start with about $50 US.
That's 5,000 bob.
5,000 bob. So that it gives you a feel of the market. It also gives you a trade room to play. Because you don't enter a trade and immediately turn into profit. It takes time.
When you say it takes time, so for someone mwenye akona njaa, sasa kama uode mwenye ametuuliza, mwenye akona manjaa, yani unataka tu kutengeneza tu leo, yani nyingineo $50, na tuseme nimesha learn hizo vitu zote umesema, the patience and the psychology and the things that are forgotten, but those ones you mentioned, and I enter with them into that game, or rather into that situation, $50 will give me like what? Will I come out of there with $51, meaning that I've made a dollar? Will I come out of there with $100, meaning I've doubled my money? And will it be like one day, or is it something that mtacheza nao mwezi mzima na niseme Fuchs, after a month you guys have made a dollar?
So we talked about your psychology in the market and your emotions. We're talking about greed and fear. When you transition to the live account, you bring all these things on board with you. All of them. Because now you're risking your own money. So you're bringing them all on board.
That sounds like a threat.
you know, it's good to tell people the reality so that they don't come in blind and then with full of expectations that I will be able to double my account within the first day. That might probably not happen. First of all, because of risk management as well as targets, you should look to grow on a percentage basis level, as opposed to saying I want to make half of my account today or double my account today. Percentage growth is good. Why? Even banks will not give you 5,000, they will not give you another 5,000 within the same day. So ask yourself why. Why, if banks can do that and then they have all the insurances in place, then why am I as a single person in the market trying to make all this money within the same day? So start slowly, grow slowly. You would make a dollar, which is not bad. As in, you can even make more.
In that particular day,
with your 5,000, you can actually make a good return. So your outlook when you get into your trading day is 1, you might break even. 2, you might make a profit. 3, you might come out with a bit of a loss. Which is good.
So kale ka percentage ka profit umesema hapo ni kaka ngapi hivi? Is it a 10%? Is it a 1%?
That will now depend on the person, because there are so many other things that you're looking at. Your risk management, your lot sizes, your leverage, all these things come into play. But yes, it is possible to grow that money from day one.
Wycliffe, if you look at currencies, do we know how many currencies we have in the world, first of all?
Of course, we have got hundreds and hundreds of currencies.
Okay.
And given that we are trading them in pairs, that now makes them even more. Because,
Okay.
for example, let's look at, let's talk of British pound, for example.
Before we look at that,
Okay,
let's
good.
first of all talk to a guy before
Okay.
airtime yake ishe.
Okay.
Ken from Nairobi, how are you doing, sir? Haya. Yani wase wekeni credit ya maana bana, msiniangushe hivyo. Haya. Yes, you were saying.
Okay, good.
British
So,
pound.
Okay, let's look at British pound, for example, as a currency, a single currency. Remember, this British pound has to be paired with, let's say, US dollar. That gives you one pair.
Okay.
The same British pound has to be paired with another currency, let's call it Swiss franc. Let's
Okay.
give you GBP CHF. The same British pound has to be paired with maybe a Japanese yen.
Yes.
So one British pound alone is able to give you like hundreds of pairs from that currency. Now you have not even moved to US dollar and start pairing with these other currencies. So you can imagine.
Tukiapply hapo hivyo matrices ni hivyo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are you getting it?
Okay.
So at the end of the day, you can have so many currency pairs in the market. So what we normally try as much as to encourage traders, try as much as you can to master at least one currency pair. Fall in love with it, marry it, understand how it moves.
So si ati nikiingia pale leo nasema nataka kucheza na euro versus dollar, then kesho naona hili ni bo, wacha nicheze na pesa ya Burundi inaitwaje? Pesa ya Burundi na ya South Africa.
Okay, basically you can do that,
Okay.
but you see, like right now, you're thinking growth-wise. Are we together?
Yes.
Let me say, maybe for someone who is coming into the business who is new. Remember again, trading currency pairs, they have been categorized. We have got those ones which are a bit mild, and
Yeah.
then we have got those ones which are highly volatile. Are you getting it? And you'll realize, especially for most new Forex traders who just come into the market,
Yes.
given that they are unaware of the currency pairs they should start with,
Yes.
you'll find that this particular type of person just lands into trading volatile pairs. If you start trading volatile pairs and you're new, it's a matter of time, and then the market will just knock you out, and then you're like, oh my goodness, this thing is not working. But
So
because
give me an example of a volatile pair if you don't mind.
exactly, let's talk about British pound against Japanese yen.
Haya, ngoja tuongee na Ben Wakabete.
Okay, good.
Ben, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm quite fine, sir. What is your question or comment?
Oh, my name is Benson
Yes, Benson.
from Kabete,
Yes.
and I had a question.
Okay.
When using the local brokers,
Yes.
you find that sometimes that there is a difference between the commissions charged and when using the international brokers. So in the event like you use an international broker,
Yes.
and let's say you make maybe a chunk of money. Now when it comes to withdrawing,
Yes.
will you have a problem with the banks and the KRA?
Okay. Thank you very much, Ben.
Okay.
Aya, sikiza tu hivi tunakujibu sasa hivi, usiende mbali. Hi Mbuvi, I'm Josephine rather from Kasarani. Kindly let them explain the buy sell limit strategy. Sawa Josephine, pia wewe shikilia hapo. Hi guys, what level training does Forex trade need? Any skills or day-to-day training? Unlike our MLM, GIF, we train once and you are done. I mean, how much does one need to be eligible for the same? Caroline ushikile hiyo ni yako. Which players do you exactly see in understanding the demand and the supply? Hey there, Nam Kanam here from Kisumu. If I would like to be a broker today, what are the steps to take if I'd like to be a mere trader using the middleman? How do I go about it? Thank you very much. Aya. We also have another call on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
I'm fine, thank you, Mbuvi.
What is your question or comment?
I have a question.
Yes.
First of all, I appreciate so much for this facilitation.
Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, and my question is, there is this thing that is ongoing right now that is called Crowd One.
Okay, Crowd One.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to ask, how is it? Is it part of this Forex thing?
Yes.
And how safe is it to invest in it?
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mbuvi.
Thank you, Peter. Crowd One?
Okay, good. Crowd One is not part of Forex.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you know anything about Crowd One?
I don't know.
You have no idea.
I have no idea.
Crowd One? No? Nothing? Yeah. So Peter from Nyeri, clearly Crowd One, see Forex. Maybe in the multi-level, but I'm not sure. I don't know. So you can probably Google, or whoever sent you that Crowd One, you can ask them more about it. But clearly it's not. Yes. So and then there's a caller. Oh, caller mwingine.
Actually,
yes.
For Ben, I understand actually. Now, I love talking about this, especially because, okay, I love your questions, guys, something that I have to admit, and they're good questions.
Yes.
They're intelligent questions, and the good thing we're here, and at least we'll try as much as we can to demystify and clear the gray areas so that at least from your end also, you are able to understand this very well, okay? Now, when it comes to trading with brokers, the guy mentioned about commissions or spreads. Are you getting it? Like right now, the reason why a broker has to charge you a commission or a spread, remember, you're using their platform. Are you getting it? The same way, for example, let me put it in a layman's language. Let's work with a well-known company in our country. Let's say, talk about Safaricom, for example. Are you getting it? Yes, I'm giving an example.
Yeah.
For you, you're in the communication industry.
Yes.
When you're transacting M-Pesa from one person to another person, you're using Safaricom platform.
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Okay.
Do they charge? Or of course they charge.
Of course they'll charge because
exactly.
that transfer fees. Yes.
Exactly. So the same case also applies with the broker's platform. Remember, you're using the platform to do transactions in the Forex market.
Yes.
So whatever they're charging you, that's what are known as spreads or the commissions. Now, when the person who was Ben,
yes.
I think his name is Ben, when he was asking about, you find that for local brokers, their spreads tend to be a bit higher compared with international brokers. There is something that I need Ben to understand. You see, like the body which is regulating Forex brokers,
yes,
Forex brokers, they usually have got like a standard fee which they need to charge their clients.
Okay.
Are you getting it? Now, it's now upon a broker now to come up with ways. How, let's work with a flat rate of 5 bob. Let's work with 5 shillings.
Yes.
3 of us, you're brokers. And the regulating body tells us the maximum you can charge your clients is 5
bob. Yeah.
So it's upon you, the 3 brokers, to come up with ways of how are we going to obtain this 5 bob from our clients without them realizing it's much.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
All right.
So me as a broker, I'll say, trading in my platform is totally free. I won't charge you commissions. But now, when it comes to withdrawing, instead of receiving your money instead of receiving your money instantly, as compared to these other brokers, I'll have to withhold your money for maybe 1 week to deduct my commission before I release your funds.
Okay.
And that's you'll find when it comes to international brokers, even if you make profit, you won't be able to withdraw instantly. Your money will take like 3 days, 4 days, some even 5 days. Are you getting it?
So what are they doing with it?
Sorry? They're deducting their commissions. Remember the standard fee of 5 bob?
Yes.
See, they told you trading in their platform, it's commission free.
Yes.
That's my marketing language in order for you to come as my client.
Okay.
For Carol now, maybe as a broker now, now maybe she will be charging upfront the 5 bob.
Yes.
She's telling you, guys, you're coming to trade on my platform, and remember now, in my platform, anytime you open up a trade, I'll be taking 5 bob from you.
Okay.
But when it comes to withdrawal, instantly.
Yes.
I'm not delaying the money.
Okay.
You are withdrawing it now and you're receiving it now.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Okay.
For you now, you also come up with a different formula of charging the 5 bob. Are you getting it? But now, for the retail traders who are trading, and especially for someone who doesn't know actually what happens, they tend to fear someone who comes to them upfront telling them, I'm taking your 5 bob.
So a 5 bob.
Are you getting it? And then now they start coming across someone who is charging them at the end of the day, at the end of the trading day, not realizing you have to pay that 5 bob.
Either way you've paid.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I normally tell guys,
Yeah.
don't focus on what the broker is charging, whether the commission is spread.
Okay.
Master the game.
All right.
Understand how the game is being played. Let's take, for example, a well-known professional football players.
Yes.
Let's work with Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, because I'm also a fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. This person has worked to a level whereby he has mastered the game to an extent, even if you take Cristiano Ronaldo and bring him to Kasarani Stadium,
Yes.
the kind of footwork or the kind of skills that he's going to perform in that field
Yes.
is still the same because he has mastered the game.
All
so
right.
he doesn't worry about the playing
Location.
field or the location because he has worked so hard in developing his skills.
All right.
So as a trader now, if you work so hard in developing your skills, things about spreads and commission will worry you less because you understand how the game is being played.
Okay.
So it boils down now, understand, master how the game is played.
Okay.
As simple as that.
Master the game. MLM, MLN, someone asked about MLN and
Multi-level marketing.
Yes.
I don't see how you can be able to do Forex in one day. One day. That is impossible. So I don't understand the one that he's doing.
Yeah.
Because for me, I believe you must have at least 6 weeks basic course, basics.
6 weeks of just sitting in front of a screen.
And you just
Uone top hivi South African rand, Kenyan shillings zikipita tu kwa macho yako hivi.
Usome kwanza. Then after that, look for mentorship. Don't just drop into the field like that. Look for mentorship. People who can handhold you and point out areas of danger so that you're not falling into the same pitfalls everyone else has fallen in before. Like I lost money in the beginning, but then I came around and realized I was the problem. So what do I need to do to address that problem? I realized I needed to go back, acquire more skills. I realized that Forex is a personal journey. It's not a crowd fund. It's not a crowd kind of thing.
Yeah, crowd one.
Yeah. Sorry to use that. Yeah, you need to actually have a personal relationship with it. You need to understand the market for yourself. So if you can have mentorship and then be able to relate with the market on your own, understand it in your own way, then at that point, you can say you can now start trading slowly in the market, acquiring the real skills.
Okay.
But then again, 6 weeks plus the mentorship is not final. What I'd advise after that is keep on digging further.
Keep learning.
Keep learning. Keep pushing.
Okay.
Never settle. Never say, I have reached the end.
Mimi ni gwiji sasa, mimi ni
The
mnoma.
day you do that, that's the day you start failing in this market.
Do you need a university degree to understand Forex trading? No. Do you need to have done maybe akina CPA and the CPKs and the hizi vitu zote watu wanakimbilianga kufanya hapa KCA? Do you need, I don't know, is a Form 4 living certificate, for example, sufficient? Is a Form 2 dropout able to do Forex trading?
Okay, good. Now, let me tell you, and let me bring it from where I just touched a little bit from how I started and what made me now jump into Forex business. Yeah. You see, like in the Forex business, this is one of the fields which care less about your tribe.
Education, okay.
It cares less about your race.
Okay.
It cares less about your educational background. Remember, this is a total different ballgame.
Okay.
Are you getting it? And that's where I realize in our field, you can find out someone who is a professional Forex trader who has never stepped into the school, let me say college,
a tertiary
even tertiary institutions, or even someone who just maybe cleared primary school, for example. What do you need? You need, as long as you can just understand basic English, buy now, sell now. Are you getting it?
All right.
And the passion and the drive.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
All right.
Because let me tell you, how the market operates is totally different maybe to what you might be taught in your high school or what you might be taught, because there are some other courses in college which normally touches on Forex. Yeah. And let me tell you for your information, like back then we used to trade together and we had bankers as well. Are you getting it? For someone who is a banker, remember, this guy is in the banking industry. Bear in mind, banks are the biggest or the major
Forex traders.
Okay. And this guy, when he came into the market, being a banker, he's more or less that, okay, I've been working in the bank, I understand how this game is being played.
Lakini hapa sijui.
But now, when this person comes and then sees how you're doing this game, he's like, no, I'm missing something. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Just to tell you that you just only need to be an open-minded person, someone who can just understand basic English. Doesn't matter who you are, you can be able to participate in the game as you are with it, so long as you're with the drive and the passion and ability or willingness to learn.
And the patience.
And the patience.
We have come to the end, guys. Unfortunately, that's all the time we had. I wish we could probably have a part 2 of this. Ndongea na producer nione kama sitaingia because we didn't even finish about the volatile volatile currencies. But guys, if you want to get in touch with Wycliffe and Caroline, get in touch with us and we shall definitely give you their contacts. You can just let us know via our Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at K24TV, and we shall definitely directly put in touch with Caroline and Wycliffe. Until tomorrow, it's been real, but do not go too far because Shiko Kaitani is coming up next with a Daily Brief.